rounding out the top 5 from a fantasy perspective, Kyler Murray and Russell Wilson. Maybe a bit of a surprise to some. He has Jalen Hurts 9th ahead of Justin Herbert. Hurts is being drafted on average at the 111th pick in ESPN leagues. So we will see. But let me circle all the way back to the Patrick Mahomes piece of this, because a lot of people that watched the Super Bowl and saw Mahomes getting just beat to shreds by that Tampa Bay defense might wonder, well, did the Buccaneers put a blueprint out there for how to slow down this offense? Jeff Saturday, what's the answer to that?
Absolutely not. Listen, they had 4 of their dudes just whip 5 of the Chiefs' dudes, and that's not going to happen anymore. The Chiefs have addressed their offensive line concerns. There were a ton of injuries on the Chiefs' offensive line before the Super Bowl, and obviously the Bucs exposed it, right? And they flat out got after them, but that will not happen each and every week. I don't care what anybody says. There's no blueprint. If everybody could line their 4 up and beat their 5, you wouldn't worry about coverages behind it. They just obviously got outplayed in the Super Bowl. That won't happen again, though, Greeny.
Well, Sam, I'm almost afraid to ask this question, but if their biggest weakness, which was the O-line, has become maybe one of their bigger strengths, which they have done so much to address that this offseason, what might Patrick Mahomes do to the NFL this season?
Yeah, I think Patrick Mahomes is going to go crazy this year. I mean, like, he put up 5,000 yards in 16-game seasons. Now you got a 17-game season. Pat Mahomes is going to go crazy. We talk about the Super Bowl. Like, Jeff Saturday made a great point. Like, you got JPP, Shaq Barrett, Ndamukong Suh, Vita Vea, and Devin White and Levante. Like, they're ballers on that defense. Not many teams have that. So Pat Mahomes, I think, is going to shine. Obviously, I think the defenses over in that division are getting better. Denver has a really good defense. I think the Chargers' defense will be better. So it's going to be a little bit of a challenge, but Pat Mahomes, you can't bet against them.
Jeff Darlington, what do you think?
If the Chiefs, and I realize this is a big if, had won the Super Bowl, basically if they had had the offensive line they have right now, I think we'd be talking about the Chiefs wondering if they will be the first undefeated team since 1972. And I don't think that that's out of line. I don't know when to project this team loses a game. So honestly, I am so bullish on the Kansas City Chiefs that yes, we should be wondering if this team can go undefeated this year.
Yeah, Jeff, you're probably not going to like this, but even with a healthy offensive line, the Chiefs weren't going to beat that Tampa Bay defense. Like, so I'm with you, Jeff. I'm with you, second, Jeff. But like Jeff Saturday, because I'm in beef with you today.
Jeff Darlington, go ahead.
Jeff Saturday, I think even with the great offensive line, I think Tampa Bay dominates up front either way.
Go ahead first, Jeff.
Listen. I think Mahomes has over 50. I think he has over 50 touchdowns, and I'm with Darlington and Acho. Honestly, I think he's going to be lights out this season. When you think about Edwards-Helaire and the progression I think he'll have in his second year, and being able to check the ball down to a player with that type of explosiveness, and then add all the other weapons and 17 games, man, 5,000 yards, 50, almost 60 touchdowns potentially. This offense is so nasty, and they have addressed their offensive line, and they will help with that run game and balance. I just love what they're going to do, and I think Patrick Mahomes lights it up like none other this season.
So Saturday, hold on. I want you to address what what Sacho just said first. He said even if the O-line was healthy in that Super Bowl, Tampa's defense was going to dominate them, was going to win that game. Do you agree with that?
Yeah, I agree. Listen, I had picked Tampa anyway. I think Tampa was a better football team in totality because of what Todd Bowles does on the defensive side. But it got exposed because of just the mismatches, because of the injuries. But even if those guys were healthy, I agree. I think Tampa's front 4 and the blitz package they put in would be very difficult for the Chiefs, just because the Bucs got hot at the right time. Listen, we talk about it all the time. Their defense got hot at the right time. They were hitting on all cylinders. That was going to be a tough out no matter what, even if their line was healthy.
And then Darlington brought up, the U word, undefeated, which we have used in connection with a different team this year, with Tampa Bay, in what I think we perceive to be a lesser conference than Kansas City. So if I told you right now, Sacho, one of those two teams is going to go unbeaten this year, Tampa or KC, which one you got?
I would go KC. I would go KC because, I mean, and Darlington, like, you make a great point. You go down the roster, it's like, I don't really know. But Tampa Bay is good, but they're also up and they're down. We've seen that with Bruce Arians' coach teams. I've played on a couple Bruce Arians' coach teams. There are some games where it's like, man, we should win, and we lose. All of a sudden, you lose a couple, then you get hot, and then that streak starts going. And so if I got to pick a team that's going to be undefeated, I'm picking the Kansas City Chiefs over the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Fascinating. The one thing I'll say quickly on that is we know if there's one thing Andy Reid doesn't do is he doesn't play his starters late in the season if the game doesn't mean anything. If they're unbeaten, I think you might see games in which Patrick Mahomes doesn't play. Thank you for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.